Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever this finds you. Welcome to the 51st Emerging Growth Conference. I'm your host, Anna Berry. Some note keeping. Today we're running until about 2 p.m. Eastern Time. And when we switch to the next company, you might see a black screen for a moment. Don't go anywhere. It's just us moving over. If you do experience downtime for more than a minute or two, just refresh your browser and everything will work properly. Our platform does work best on Google Chrome, so if you're watching from an Apple device, you have to hit the play button to start the session. Now, know that all of our conferences are uploaded to our Emerging Growth Conference YouTube channel, so subscribe, youtube.com/Emerging Growth Conference. Now, today, during each company's presentation, you can submit questions to our webcast module, and we will attempt to address as many of these as possible at the end of the presentation. And one last note, after today's event, you'll be redirected to the registration page for our next conference, so stay on or come back to reserve your spot early. If you were planning to see Visium Analytics, ticker VISM, due to a scheduling conflict, they had to reschedule to our March 22nd conference. So be sure to register for that. Let's begin today with Nextech 3D.ai, formerly Nextech AR Solutions, which trades on the OTCQX under the symbol NEXCF and on the CSE under the symbol NTAR, and is the engine accelerating the growth of the metaverse. Using breakthrough AI, Nextech 3D.ai is able to quickly, easily, and affordably ARitize or transform vast quantities and varieties of existing assets at scale, making products, people, and places ready for interactive 3D use, giving creators at every level all the essential tools they need to build out their digital AR vision in the metaverse. Please welcome its CEO, Evan Gappelberg. Welcome, Evan.
Thank you, Anna.
Yeah, you've got lots of updates for us, so take it away and call me back for questions when you're ready.
Excellent, excellent. Yeah, so we did go through a rebranding yesterday. Nextech AR Solutions is now Nextech 3D.ai. With that, we're going to jump right into it. Here's our disclaimer. So part of investing is knowing not just what company you're investing in, but who's behind the company. I am CEO and founder. I have a track record of creating shareholder value for over 20 years. And if you look back to the beginning, Take-Two Interactive Software was a company that I took back public. And right now it has a $20 billion market cap. When I took it public, it was less than Nextech's market cap of around 30 million. I have taken a cannabis company public, and that stock went up 40x in 18 months. Nextech was an IPO back in 2018, 25 cents, and it went to $10 in 20 months. ARway is a company that we just took public in October of 2022 at 25 cents, and in 6 weeks the stock hit $2. The reason why I'm going through the track record is to explain that Nextech has essentially reset itself. It's rebranded as of yesterday, and most importantly, it's in the business that it started out trying to create, which is 3D models for e-commerce. If you look at my track record, it's clearly focused on megatrends. The strategy is to get in front of a multi-decade trillion-dollar megatrend. The internet was 1995's megatrend. Smartphone was the 2007 megatrend. Today, it's AI. So ARitize 3D is our AI-powered 3D factory for Amazon. We create 3D models for e-commerce sites. Amazon's our largest customer. ARway.ai is a disruptive spatial computing platform that creates augmented reality wayfinding solutions. We spun that out, but we retain a 50% ownership in that company. Toggle3D.ai is a 3D design studio for 3D models. We are spinning that out in Q2 2023. And Nextech Event Solutions was acquired in 2020. It's a live event platform, and that platform is now set to scale. So that sets the stage for the presentation. Here is our cap structure. The stock's trading just under 70 cents. The market capitalization, this is all Canadian, is just under 70 million. A little over 4 million in cash. We have 13 million shares of ARway, which is worth around 16 million. There's about 108 million shares outstanding. I am the single largest shareholder with almost 11 million shares that I continue to add to from time to time. If you look at our tech, we are a diversified technology company. Each business delivers a disruptive end-to-end solution backed by AI, focused on 3D, augmented reality, and machine learning. ARitize 3D is our 3D factory. It's 3D models for e-commerce is a $100 billion total addressable market. The technology that we have been pioneering for the last 5 years is an AI-powered 3D model factory where we're able to produce at scale, and our cost is coming down dramatically as we're continuing to use AI to push the envelope of what's possible. So today, we think we are the dominant player in this $100 billion emerging market. Highly scalable, lowest cost, highest quality 3D models. We hear that over and over again from our customers. Target, we just landed Target. Amazon was a big win for us in Q3 2022 and is starting to scale. We have multiple enterprise contracts that we're working on to build our 3D model pipeline for e-commerce. Toggle3D.ai is a 3D design studio, a TAM of 11 billion. We basically are able to take CAD files and convert them into lightweight poly files. We're essentially shrinking CAD files by 95% so that they can be turned into a 3D file that can be published on the web. There's no learning curve. It's point and click technology, which is what makes it unique. The competitors are Adobe or AutoCAD. You know, these companies make things quite complicated. We have simplified it so that anyone and everyone can use Toggle3D.ai as their 3D design studio. We are spinning that out as an IPO in Q2. Shareholders of Nextech of record will get a free stock dividend in Toggle3D.ai. So it's a big win for shareholders. The last spin out was ARway, and it went up 10x right after the spin out. Currently, Toggle3D has 655 clients signed on to the platform. It's still in beta. We have not even launched it. That gives you an idea of how much in demand that platform is going to be. It's literally not even launched, and we have 655 signups. Nextech Event Solutions, that's our event technology platform. The TAM there is about 50 billion, and revenue is expected to scale significantly in 2023 and beyond. Again, ARway was spun out. Nextech is a 50% shareholder. It's a spatial computing platform for augmented reality, indoor wayfinding. That is the killer application for augmented reality, in our opinion, and especially when the glasses come out. If you think about the glasses, they're going to have a navigation component to it. We believe that ARway is going to be integrated in every pair of AR glasses that comes onto the market, and the glasses are widely expected to replace your phone. So you're talking about billions of devices potentially that end up with the ARway wayfinding solution built in. It's a no code, no hardware, no beacon, easy to use platform. We have over 20 pilots underway with big brand contracts, which we expect to drive significant revenue in 2023 and beyond. again, ARitize 3D, we create 3D models. That's our revenue driver today. It's the most mature business that we're in, and we are becoming the dominant player. I think we're already there. If you look at Amazon, there's really nobody bigger in the e-commerce ecosystem than Amazon. They are the dominant player, but they're not our only customer. Napa, Kohl's, Target, Procter & Gamble also are customers that we supply 3D models to today, and those businesses have massive amounts of room for growth. We believe that our AI is disrupting the 3D modeling market because we're able to produce more models, photorealistic, at lower cost than any of our competitors. And that is just a significant advancement that really just happened in the last 90 days. The product market fit for e-commerce and 3D models is a proven solution. It massively increases sales for e-commerce websites, and it's being adopted globally. We're getting inbound calls, inbound leads from all the global e-commerce sites looking for 3D models. And the reason is that there's a huge ROI, 94% higher click-through rate, 40% decrease in returns, and a 250% higher conversion rate. It's just massive. And so if you think about returns alone, it actually pays for the technology. Amazon has a $300 billion a year return problem, and our 3D models helps to solve that problem for them. So if you look at, what's next, a lot of it's just about scaling. With that, let's just take a look at the video to see how easy it is to deploy this tech. Let's go to the video.
Customers want 3D and AR models while they shop. Is your e-commerce store ready for that? Google ranks 3D models higher in organic search than typical 2D ones. Allow us to introduce you to ARitize 3D for e-commerce. ARitize 3D is a quick and easy one-stop shop for all your e-commerce and 3D AR needs. Adding augmented reality to your site isn't as time-consuming or expensive as you may think. We turn products into exciting 3D AR models without any 3D experience or fancy equipment with our end-to-end solution. The only requirement? Your regular 2D photos that are already on your site. Our artificial intelligence technology makes it that simple. We create models in-house for you and host them in our cloud, so your site runs at top speed. After your approval, models integrate with your e-commerce store and you're ready to wow your customers. This means 3D lift conversion rates by 250%, click-through rates jump by 94%. ARitize 3D for e-commerce. Start making 3D magic today.
Okay, so as you can see, super easy technology to deploy. You could even take out your phones and scan the QR code that you see on screen and pull that chair or the bicycle into the room with you. Toggle 3D is an AI-powered SaaS 3D design studio. As mentioned, we are spinning that out in Q2. So that is going to be another IPO. It's proprietary technology, turns CAD files into 3D visualizations. There's no design experience required. And we see this disrupting the 3D design market, which is quite significant. And ultimately, again, there's no learning curve. It's web-based. It's fully collaborative. The product market fit is there. The disruption that's happening is on the back of AI and machine learning. And with that, let's go to the video. All right. So Toggle 3D, the next IPO from Nextech. If you're a shareholder of Nextech, you will get a free stock dividend in Toggle 3D. Our Nextech Event Solutions is our event technology platform, which we're seeing strong growth in. We actually had a record month last month in that business. It integrates Nextech's suite of groundbreaking proprietary technologies, meaning that the wayfinding solution is being used now for the event industry. If you think about transforming the event industry, that is what we're doing using augmented reality and XR experiences. We've essentially integrated our groundbreaking proprietary technology into the event space. The leadership team, we've had some key hires there with Malia. We have an end-to-end event management solution, interactive floor plans, sponsorship sales, ticket sales, booth sales, augmented reality activations, indoor wayfinding, a marketplace, and of course, a mobile app. So all those things set the stage for really rapid growth in 2023 and beyond. If you look at ARway.ai, this is the company that we spun out. Its stock symbol in Canada is ARWY. In the US, it's ARWYF. And so ARway is, as mentioned, a proprietary no-code spatial computing platform. And it allows you to populate your space with augmented reality experience. Is, again, no code, no beacon, no CapEx, no OpEx. This is a first mover, pioneering company, really, in this $44 billion indoor positioning market. We're getting a tremendous amount of enterprise clients coming in through the front door asking for pilot programs, and there's about 20 of them happening now globally, and that's just in Q1 when we just launched. So, early market fit, malls, live events, airports, hospitals, museums, think of any stadium where you're trying to navigate to your seat. All of that is what's built into this platform. And with that, let's play the video to show you how it works.
Welcome to the London Science Museum. Experienced in a new way through a Metatour. Are you ready to start your journey? Find your way to the museum with augmented reality guidance. Two times faster than 2D navigation using signage. Along your tour, you'll find interactive content and experiences. Once you've reached the museum, you can put your phone down and take it all in. When you're ready, start up your Metatour to an exhibit you find interesting. Let's start with a Puffing Billy, the world's oldest surviving steam locomotive. Learn and experience the history through an audio-spatial note. When it began service on January 1st, 1926, the Rugby station was the most powerful in the world, making visitors feel more engaged and experiences more memorable by turning any static environment into an AR interaction. Now you can begin to enrich your museum map with 3D content. With our no-code creator platform, just drag and drop everything into place, customizable to your needs. Location pins allow you to add context to your space, so your visitors know their whereabouts to key places. From 3D text and spatial audio notes to 3D models and animations. Download your QR code and start sharing your map with visitors.
right, there you have it. Augmented reality, wayfinding. That is the web-based studio. That's basically the command control center for creating the experiences. So if you look at 2022, we've pre-announced some of our numbers. Annual 3D modeling revenue up 266% versus 2021. Q4, our SaaS revenue was up 21% over Q3. In 2022, our tech services gross profit margin improved 53%. Total revenue of $10.3 million for 2022, with tech services generating 3.1. If you look at the analysts that are out there, the coverage right now speaks to a $2.50 price target by H.C. Wainwright on the high side, and Zacks with $1.33 on the low side. If you look at the technologies that we operate in, AI, 3D, AR, and ML, these are all four groundbreaking proprietary technologies in hyper-growth markets. And you could just see that the wind is at our back. There really is no end in sight. These graphs go all the way to the end of the decade, to 2030. And they really are just straight up for all these markets that we operate in. If you look at the technical talent, you know, you have a super team of individuals, deep expertise, and there's just an enormous amount of talent at Nextech that's driving a lot of this adoption. To summarize, Nextech is perfectly positioned, enormous scalable revenue potential. The mass adoption is being led by big tech. They're really the ones driving these markets forward. And Nextech has transformational technology that is participating in this technological shift that's happening now. And we believe that with our technology, we're going to see significant increases in revenue and ultimately a significant increase in our valuations. With that, back to Anna for questions.
Great, Evan. Thank you so much for that. Okay, let's jump in. Randy asks, could you compare the company Hexa to NEXCF in terms of their technology and why companies should go to NEXCF?
Hexa?
Hexa. And if that needs clarification, Randy, can you clarify? Do you know in reference?
Yeah. You know, I have not done a deep dive on Hexa, so I can't speak to Hexa. I can speak to Nextech, but you know, all I can say is that we're winning contracts. The bottom line is the bottom line. If we're doing business with Amazon, Kohl's, Target, and others, that is the bottom line. We're being chosen. They don't have to choose us, but they do, and so. That's really the bottom line to me.
Michael Sipala asks, are there any automotive manufacturers looking at this 3D technology?
We have done 3D models for Ford. We've done the Mach-E and a bunch of others. So, you know, we're constantly in contact with automotive companies about creating 3D models for them, sure.
Nick Roberts has 3 questions. The first one, what are some other big names Nextech is working on securing contracts with?
We will announce those when appropriate, but, you know, just everybody that you can think off the top of your head in terms of potential customers for e-commerce and 3D models are the the people that we're talking to.
And any updates on the Walmart deal?
We will press release when appropriate.
And what is the path moving forward to attract more investors and get stock liquidity up?
We are in a bear market, and so it is definitely more difficult to get the stock and investors to pay attention. Because, you know, that's the way bear markets work. But having said that, we are doing these events with you, Anna, and we are constantly presenting across a wide spectrum of platforms to garner investor attention. We are constantly uplisting and uplifting our company to higher exchanges to garner more investor attention. This company, Nextech, was just uplifted to the OTCQX to get more attention. The next rung up on the ladder would be NASDAQ. I'm not saying we're ready for that. I'm just saying that we never take our eye off of those things. Those are things that we are constantly looking at, increasing shareholder exposure for sure.
And Aid Pope asks, what does the rebranding do for customer acquisition?
Well, if you think about Nextech AR Solutions, that's augmented reality. This is 3D.ai. So I think this speaks more to what we do for a living. I also think that from the standpoint of SEO, searchability, as you're searching for 3D models, or you're searching for AI, the Nextech will show up. So the key is to be searchable and to be aligned with what you're selling. And I think Nextech 3D.ai does both of those things for Nextech.
And Aid also asks, can you explain any new products or services that will excel your growth?
Well, we've talked a bit about AI, and if you think about making 3D models, we use computer vision and machine learning to create this, like two parts to making a 3D model. One is the mesh, which is just think of, the shell. And then you have the texture piece, which is the design. So Toggle 3D is an AI-powered platform that works on the design. We're very close, we're building technology that allows us to make the mesh. Once you have the mesh being made by AI and the design, you have an end-to-end 3D model factory that is able to create 3D models 24/7, 365 days a year without a huge amount of cost. And so that is what we are on the path towards. And I think we can achieve that in 2023. That is the goal. And when that happens, we will be able to do things that no other tech company in this space can even come close to. So we're about 50% of the way there, let's say.
So Asad Rashid says Nextech was fundamentally viewed as a Metaverse developer company. So with the rebranding as an AI company, does your mission diversify? Is there potential to further implement blockchain technology in the Nextech portfolio?
So I don't know how you're saying we've been viewed as a Metaverse company. We look at all these technologies, which is AI, 3D, ML, the Internet of Things, blockchain, all of that's part of the Metaverse. So Metaverse is very, very broad. NFTs are fair game. Blockchain is fair game for the Metaverse. We're currently not pursuing that. That doesn't mean in the future we wouldn't, but that's not on the roadmap today.
Steve is asking, are you considering a partnership with Vuzix?
So Vuzix makes the AR 3D glasses for essentially warehouses and industrial uses. We have not integrated our ARway technology into their glasses. Their glasses are very niche. We're looking for much broader, bigger markets.
And we have a few questions regarding the fourth quarter annual reports. When will those be out?
This month is when we plan to release our audited financials for 2022.
Right. You've mentioned this, but let's go deeper into the question from Alan Klee. Can you talk about strategy to expand penetration with existing retail customers?
Well, the strategies are quite simple. We've spoken about this many times. The existing customers typically make X number of models. It's kind of a test to see the quality, the scale, the customer service, those types of things. And then as we deliver, they continue to add more. Companies like Procter & Gamble have massive, massive amounts of products. We're working with them currently. As mentioned, we actually create some diapers for them in 3D. As Amazon opens up the platform, I would tell our investors, the key to this 3D story is Amazon. Everybody else combined does not equal the size scale of Amazon. We are Amazon's 3D model supplier. We're a preferred 3D model supplier for Amazon. Amazon is supposed to open their marketplace to all their merchants this month, the month of March and April. When that happens, the floodgates open. The whole world, I think, in terms of e-commerce, is going to pivot hard towards 3D modeling. And so I think we're right on the cusp, it's literally a couple of weeks away from happening, where the floodgates open. Everybody on Amazon that is looking for a 3D model supplier, first of all, they cannot bring 3D models on Amazon's platform. The door is closed. It's closed. The only one that's putting 3D models on Amazon is Amazon themselves. In the next couple of weeks, Amazon's opening the door to millions of merchants. Think about what I'm describing. There's a door, and Amazon is opening it. And all the merchants are going to have a selection of just a handful of 3D model suppliers. Nextech is one of them.
That's great.
That's all you need to know. That's right. Really all you need to know.
So Thomas Martin says, yesterday you said by year end, Nextech has the potential to produce hundreds of thousands of 3D models per month. So about how many 3D models per month is Nextech currently producing?
So Nextech is scaling its production. We're producing thousands of 3D models per month. The number keeps growing, so I'm not going to put an actual number out there other than to say that it's thousands, and not tens of thousands, but thousands. We expect to be doing tens of thousands as we scale our AI technology, and then hundreds of thousands. It is a process. As I just mentioned, the mesh piece has to be built to achieve that dream, where the AI is building the mesh for us to be able to do hundreds of thousands of 3D models. So this is all in motion. Right now, we could do thousands. Soon, it's going to be, tens and then hundreds. But the tech has to take us there. We can't do it without the AI getting stronger, and it is getting stronger every single day.
It sure is. Evan, we have to move on due to time. We've got so many more questions for you, and we'll end with some accolades. We've got a few comments. Love the company, and great job, Evan. I like the direction you're taking the company, long and strong. So do you have any closing remarks for us today?
I would just close on, the idea that the dream is turning into reality. The dream back in 2018 was to create a 3D technology company. That reality is here today. And AI was always the wild card. We've spoken about AI being the wild card many, many times. It's now here. It's now happening. And Nextech really has never been in a better position, where our AI is rising up. Amazon is about to open the door. The floodgates are, about to be opened. And Nextech stands to benefit from that. And I would just say not to underestimate this opportunity.
Wonderful. Well, the next few weeks will surely be exciting. So thank you so much for joining us, and please come back again with some more updates.
Thank you.
Okay, everyone, stay with us. We'll be right back with our next presenter.